Tháirla go raibh Burke inis ceangailte le Tailach Lucchese, thosaigh sé buíonn le Bertica, Tommy DeSimone agus Henry Hill.
Well, we were like a crew, the three of us, like the Three Stooges, you know what I mean? Me, Jimmy, and Tommy. Made a lot of money together. A lot of fucking money.
And life is like a song.
Me and Jimmy, he was like my older brother. I mean, he was a legend back then. Sinatra, when he used to come into town, Sinatra wanted to always be with Jimmy.
Bhí an lastas taitini bevófós agraheg Burke, in amach brabús $200,000 le díanamhas, ach níor spéisiigh Remo, éon bhainte le an bauta seo. Rálád ar gionn, stop an FBI an lastas ar a bhealach go New York.
The truck got pinched coming into New York, and Jimmy figured it out that, well, all the cops were on the payroll then. You know, so the cops gave Remo up.
Lacador Marty Krugman is túisce thug focail go Jimmy Burke gur uallach eisteach airigid I daisce is stór go chuid Lufthansa in airport JFK.
Marty Krugman, well, he had these guys that worked at Lufthansa. And one Sunday we were having dinner at my house, or Marty's house, and I got the biggest score of a lifetime, millions and millions of dollars. He says, can you put this, Marty, slow the fuck down. Let me think about this, you know.
Bhí Henry Hill gur bheith Jimmy Burke an tain duine bheitchanán an job a dhéanamh, agus thug sé Krugman chun cainte leis.
Nis bhí an rán hialta ag Burke Krugman, ach níor aon locht ar a teachtareacht.
Jimmy knew that I wasn't full of shit, you know. Jimmy knew I was, what I was talking about. He said, okay, don't worry about it, I'll put the crew together.
And so Jimmy Burke put together plans to rob the Lufthansa air terminal, and using an assortment of criminals that he'd dealt with before in Queens area, a lot of them that hung out in Robert's Lounge, they were able to pull off this multi-million-dollar heist, which at that time was the largest single heist in the history of the United States.
Sin go dtí go dtáinig Billy Batts ceann feann go chuid na Gambinos amachchas príosún in 1971.
Tugad ballríocht de Billy Batts sa mafia, rud nach dárlacht a Jimmy Burke riamh de bhar a chúlra éireannach. Inis bhí Batts a Rasha Queens agus ag súil leis an omós, a cheap sé bhí dúildó.
Batts, ran Queens. He was a Gambino. He ran Queens. He did this 6-year stretch, and he come home, right? And Jimmy knew, Jimmy read between the lines. This guy wanted his territory back. Meanwhile, Jimmy had the whole territory. But Batts, he's home a couple of days. It was right before Christmas. And he's at the bar having a party, you know what I mean? Those old cronies and shit. And Tommy walks in with his girlfriend Rosie. Crackling Rosie was the girl. So, Billy knew him as a kid. So, Billy was busting fucking balls, And, one thing led to another. They started arguing, right? Go get your fucking shine box, Tommy. Tommy used to shine shoes as a kid. Now you crossed the fucking line. So half an hour later, Tommy comes back. He went home to get a pistol. He didn't have a pistol on him. Tommy walks back in the joint. Meanwhile, we got him between us. And Jimmy just put his fucking head around him. Tommy starts just beating him with the fucking pistol, right? All over the fucking joint.
The murder of Billy Batts was significant because Billy Batts was a made member of the Gambino crime family. And when non-members of an organized crime family or even members of another organized crime family, if they don't have authorization from the leadership of the families and from the commission at the time, if they kill or if they even hit a member of another family, then the repercussions could be significant, to say the least.
Chin bark carpat sa chur an áit nach bhaifaí go bracha.
This friend of ours, Ralph Atlas, who was a big international bookmaker, big fucking ranch he had up here some fucking way around here. And we buried him there, right? It was cold, it was in December. So it was a shallow grave we buried this motherfucker in. And then Ralph sold his fucking property for condos or some kind of fucking shit. So we had to go dig him up again. We threw him in the trunk of the fucking car. We buried him under Roberts.